Welcome to Focus English with Cece.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Focus English with Cece. I'm Cece. I'm so happy you are here with us today. I hope you all had a great week. And of course, I can't do this show without my great friend, Tom. How are you today? How have you been?
I'm great, Cece. Really, really good. And a big hello to all our wonderful listeners. I hope you're all doing great. But Cece, do you want to know why I'm so happy today?
I think you're going to tell me. Let me guess. Did you find a new coffee shop?
Almost. I just bought a ticket to fly to Thailand. I saved money for months, and I finally clicked the book button. So I'm feeling really excited. My trip is really happening.
That's perfect. That is wonderful news, Tom. Your hard work paid off. And this is great because today we're going to talk about something everyone needs: travel English. It looks like this is the right topic for the right time.
Yes, it's perfect timing. But Cece, I need to be honest. When you said travel English, my happy feeling went down a little bit. I started to feel a little worried. I still have this problem. Every time I go to the airport, especially when I stand in that long line for the check-in counter, it's like I forget all my English. My mind just goes blank. I can't think of any words.
Oh, Tom, don't worry. That's a very, very normal feeling. So many English learners feel that way. It's like your brain is a little scared, and that's why we're here today. We are going to help you and everyone listening get over that freezing feeling together. We will give you the right words and simple phrases to feel more confident and ready.
I really hope so. I want to enjoy my trip without worrying about my English.
You will. And for everyone listening, if you want to be sure to get our new shows every day, please take a moment to click the subscribe or follow button. It helps us a lot, and this way you'll always be with us on this English journey. Now, Tom, are you ready to start our travel adventure?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great. We'll start at the beginning of every trip, at the airport.
Okay, deep breath. I'm thinking about it now. I am at the airport. I am standing at the check-in counter. The airline worker is looking at me with a smile. What's the best and most polite thing to say first? I don't want to just stand there and be quiet holding my passport.
That's a great question. Starting the conversation is very important. It shows you are friendly. And it's very, very simple. Use this phrase. Hi, I'd like to check in, please. Let's say that again. Hi, I'd like to check in, please. It's clear, it's polite, and everyone in the world will understand you.
Hi, I'd like to check in, please. Okay, I like that. It's short and easy to remember. Got it. That feels much better. Okay, so after that, they will probably ask for my passport, right?
Yes, exactly. They will say something like, "May I have your passport, please?" And you just hand it to them with a smile. Then they will ask the next big question. It's always about your bags, your luggage. They will say something like, "Do you have any luggage to check?" Or, "Are you checking any bags today?"
Okay, so checking a bag means giving them my big suitcase to put under the plane.
Exactly. And your answer should be simple. In the airport, simple is always best. You can just give a short, clear answer. If you have one big bag, you say, "Yes, one suitcase." Or if you have more, "Yes, two bags."
Yes, one suitcase. Easy. And what if I don't have a big bag? What if I only have a small bag that I take on the plane with me?
That small bag is called a carry-on. If you only have that, you just say, "No, just my carry-on." Simple and perfect. Easy, right?
It really is a magic key, like you always say. Keep it simple. Okay, another question. What about choosing my seat? I really like to sit by the window to see the clouds. How can I ask for that politely?
That's a great question. Many people want a special seat. After they take your bag, you can ask politely, "Could I please have a window seat?" A window seat is next to the window. The other choice is an aisle seat. The aisle is the path where people walk in the plane. So if you want to get up easily, you can ask, "Could I please have an aisle seat?"
Window seat or aisle seat? I understand. Could I please have a window seat? I will remember that. Okay, but Cece, now we get to the part that is very hard for me, the real nightmare. What if they talk too fast? Or they have an accent that is hard to understand? Or they ask me a question I don't expect, like maybe my bag is too heavy. That's when my brain freezes.
This is the most important moment, and we have a special sentence for it. This is our most important survival sentence. Everyone listening, please, please remember this one. You say very calmly and politely, "Sorry, could you please repeat that slowly?" Let's say it together. "Sorry, could you please repeat that slowly?"
Sorry, could you please repeat that slowly?
Yes, it is always okay to ask them to repeat. Don't feel bad about it. It doesn't mean your English is bad. It means you are trying very hard to understand. And people will be happy to help you. They will speak slower for you.
Okay, I feel safer now. I will write that sentence down and keep it in my pocket. That one sentence helps so much. You know, Cece, just by learning these few phrases, I already feel less scared.
Exactly. Remember what we always say here on our show: connection, not perfection. This means your goal is not to have perfect, beautiful English. Your goal is to connect with another person. Your goal is to communicate your idea. When you try to communicate, you are already successful. Okay, you are checked in and you have your boarding pass. Your boarding pass is your ticket to get on the plane. Next is security. This part can be a little stressful because there are many rules. You will hear security officers say things like, "Please take your laptop out of your bag," or "Please put your liquids in a separate tray."
Right, and everyone is moving so fast. I get nervous. What if I don't know what to do? What if I forget to take something out of my pocket?
You can always ask. If you are not sure, just ask a simple question. You can point to your shoes and ask, "Excuse me, do I need to take off my shoes?" Or point to your belt and ask, "Should I take this off?" A simple, clear question is always better than guessing. So you pass security and you're at your gate, but then, oh no, you look at the big screen and you see your flight is delayed.
Oh, that's the worst. And then they make an announcement, but the airport is so loud and the speaker is not clear. The announcements are always so hard to hear.
They are. So don't worry about the announcement. You can go to the desk at the gate and ask a person a simple question. You can say, "Excuse me, what is the new boarding time?" Boarding time is the time you get on the plane. Or you can ask, "Do you know how long the delay will be?"
Okay, so I can always ask a person. That's good to know. I do see a pattern. Simple, polite questions are my best friend. Being prepared is so important. I feel like I can handle the airport now.
You can. You can absolutely do it. Now let's go forward in time. Your flight was good. You are in a new, beautiful country, and you've taken a taxi to your hotel. Okay, you are at the hotel. It looks beautiful. You walk to the front desk. The person there is called the receptionist. Tom, after a long flight, what is the first thing you want to do?
I want to get my room key and sleep for a long time. But first, I have to check in. I need to say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name Tom Lee."
That's perfect. I have a reservation means you already booked the room online or on the phone. That's the best way to start. The receptionist will then probably ask for your passport. Then you can ask a few other useful questions to make your stay easy.
Oh, like what? I am usually just thinking about my bed and getting to my room.
I know that feeling, but taking one extra minute can help a lot. Think about what you need for your stay. You can ask, what time is breakfast? Or, a very important one, what's the Wi-Fi password? Or even, where are the elevators? Knowing this information early makes your stay much easier and more relaxing.
Those are great questions. I always need the Wi-Fi password. Okay, so I get my key, I go to my room, and oh no, there's a problem. Maybe the room is too cold, or the shower is not working. The water is cold. This is when you need your problem-solving English.
Yes, and this is a very important moment. Many English learners feel shy. They don't want to complain or ask for help with a problem, but you are paying for the room, so it is okay to ask for things to be fixed. You can call the front desk. Tom, what would you say?
I'll call them and say, "Excuse me, there's a problem with my shower." Or maybe, "Could you please send someone to fix it?"
Excellent! Those sentences are very clear and good. And if you want to sound extra polite, you can add a little something at the beginning. For example, I'm sorry to bother you, but there's a problem with the shower in my room. That phrase, I'm sorry to bother you, but, is a very, very nice and polite way to start when you have a problem.
I see. Being polite is always good. People are more likely to help you when you are polite.
It is, and better to fix the problem right away. We have an English idiom for this, a special saying. It is, a stitch in time saves nine.
A stitch in time saves nine. That sounds interesting. What does that mean?
It means it's better to fix a small problem now. If you wait, the small problem can become a bigger problem that is much harder to fix. Think about a small hole in your shirt. If you fix it now with one stitch, it's easy. If you wait, the hole gets bigger and you need 9 stitches. So, telling the hotel about the broken shower right away, that's a stitch in time. It stops a bigger problem from happening later.
Ah, I get it. Fix it now so it doesn't get worse. That's a great idiom. I like it. Okay, what if I don't have a problem, but I need something extra? For example, I am a coffee addict, and the room only has 2 small coffee packs. I need more.
Then you just ask. The best phrases for this are, can I get? Or, could I have? These are magic phrases. You can call the front desk and say, could I have some extra coffee packets, please? Or, can I get an extra blanket, please? A blanket is for when you are cold in bed. You can use this phrase for many things.
Oh, I see. Can I get an extra towel? Can I get a wake-up call at 7 a.m.? A wake-up call is when the hotel calls to wake you up. Can I get a map of the city? This is so useful. Thank you, Cece. I am ready for a good night's sleep now.
You've rested and you're ready to go out. The sun is shining, the city is waiting for you. But you look at your map and you still don't know the way.
Ah, this is the big one. This is my nightmare. Asking for directions is so hard for me. I am scared to bother people, and I am even more scared that I won't understand their answer.
Many people feel that way, but we can make it easy. First, how to start. Look for someone who is not walking very fast. Maybe someone waiting for a bus or a shopkeeper. Then you start with a polite word. The most important word is, excuse me. Then you can say this, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the museum? The phrase, how to get to, is perfect for asking directions.
Okay, start with, excuse me. Then, could you tell me how to get to the... Let me try. Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the nearest coffee shop?
Of course, Tom, your coffee is very important. Now, people are usually happy to help, but sometimes their directions are hard to understand. They might use words you don't know, or they might talk very fast.
Exactly. I ask them, and then their answer could be as clear as mud.
Tom, you used another idiom. That's wonderful. And it's a perfect one for this situation. What do you think clear as mud means for our listeners?
Well, mud is brown and dirty. It is not clear. So I think clear as mud means something is very confusing and hard to understand. It is not clear at all.
Exactly. It's a funny way to say something is very confusing. So, what can you do when the directions are clear as mud? First, you can ask questions to help you understand better. You can ask, is it walking distance? This means, can I walk there or is it far away? Or you can ask, how long does it take to walk? This helps you know if it's a 5-minute walk or a 30-minute walk.
That's great. Those are good questions. And if I still don't understand, I can use a map, right? I can say, sorry, could you show me on the map, please? I can have a map on my phone or a paper map.
You are doing so well, Tom. That is the best thing to do. That is your secret weapon. Everyone in the world understands pointing at a map. A picture is sometimes easier than words. And when you do that, you are choosing to connect with people. You are working together to find the answer. That is more important than speaking perfect English.
I love that, Cece. It's not a test, it's a conversation. Every time I speak English, it is a brave step to see the world.
Yes, exactly. And this is true when you order in a restaurant, too. If the menu is confusing, you can ask the waiter, what do you recommend? This means, what food is good here? Or you can just point to the menu and say, I'd like to have this, please. It's all about using simple phrases to connect and get what you need. Okay, Tom, we talked about a lot today. That was a big journey. Before we finish, let's quickly review the key phrases and idioms. A review helps us remember.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Okay, first at the airport, what is the first thing you say at the check-in counter?
You say, I'd like to check in, please.
Perfect. And when they ask about your bags?
You can say, yes, one suitcase, or no, just my carry-on.
And what is our super important survival phrase if you don't understand?
Sorry, could you please repeat that slowly? I will never forget that one.
Great. Now, at the hotel, how do you tell them you have a room booked?
You say, I have a reservation under the name, and then say your name.
And if there's a problem in your room?
You can say, I'm sorry, but there's a problem with the shower or the Wi-Fi.
And if you need something extra?
You use the magic phrase, can I get an extra blanket, please?
Wonderful. Finally, when you are lost in the city?
You start with, excuse me, and then say, could you tell me how to get to the... And if I am confused, I can ask, is it walking distance? Or could you show me on the map, please?
Excellent review, Tom. And what about our two idioms? The first one was...
A stitch in time saves 9. That means it's good to fix a small problem now before it gets bigger.
And the second one?
Clear as mud. That means something is very confusing and hard to understand. Wow, that's a great list of phrases and tips for any trip. I feel so much more prepared.
It is. And our final message for everyone today is this. Your English doesn't need to be perfect. Please don't worry about making mistakes. Just smile, just try, and just speak. People are usually very kind and want to help you.
I feel much better about my trip to Thailand now. I hope everyone listening has wonderful and confident trips.
That's the spirit. And we have a question for all of our amazing listeners. What is one travel English tip from today that you will use on your next trip?
Yes, please tell us. Leave a comment below and don't forget to share this episode with anyone who is planning a trip. It could really help them.
Thank you for joining us on Focus English with Cece today. We believe in you and we are here to help you. We'll see you in the next show. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.